welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. So this is another request on Instagram. If you haven't found me on Instagram, it's just mysticlovetarot. We're working off all your collectives, and once I've worked through all of them, I'll do another post for you all. So if you want to have your say, there's a red envelope on there. You'll have to scroll back quite far now, and it's got a white heart in the middle. So go and write what you want in there, but there's a lot on there, so we're just working through them, and when I'm through with them, I'll do another one for you all. So we're using the masculine decks for this one. I've also pulled out my spy detective cards. So this is deck number 1, and this is deck number 2. Look at it reflecting on that. That's ace. Your mutual energy. Okay. Moves. How's that happening? Okay. That's me. I'm like a magpie with shiny things. Deck 1, deck 2 are you just friends or are you lovers? Just friends or lovers? Oh, not there. So people asking me about the decks. I always forget my deck names, and I always forget when I'm doing them. That's why I never really say deck names, but I can tell you on request. This is Prisma Visions, I think. This is Dark Days, and my spy detective ones, which are ace, are no longer in print, so you won't be able to get them. You might be able to find them second hand though. They're called the answer deck. So can I get into the collective's energy of those that picked deck number 1? Are they just friends or are they more than friends? Them and their person. Can you get into the person's energy, their thoughts, feelings, energy and emotions? And can we pull out, that's a good card to start with, can you pull out the strongest mutual energy for deck number 1, please? So, like I just said, these collective readings work on your strongest mutual energy between you all. If you've got personal stuff, you can drop me an email and we can get you a reading booked in. Okay, can you tell me, are they just friends or lovers? Whoa! Wow, wow, wow! We had a big jump then. Are they just friends or lovers? Masculine energy decks. They feel really right for this spread. I'm going to set it up differently. We're going to do 2 at the top, 3 in the middle and 2 at the bottom. And then I'm going to get some from the spy detectives. Okay, the cards have told me otherwise. Here I am planning it all. Should we do these now? Okay. Are they just friends or lovers? The only problem with this deck is they're absolutely tiny, so they spin around. And they're quite hard to jump. 1, 2, are they just friends or lovers? 3, yeah, they're multiple jump, and I only like singular, well up to 3, but because this deck's so tiny I only like the singular jumpers. Okay, so this person, your first card that jumped out was lovers. Okay, so that kind of puts the highlight in on what you're thinking, what your question is. Are you just friends or lovers? You have the lovers card. I'm going to talk you through all of that. So down one side is your energy, down one side is their energy. In the middle are the top cards. So you've got the King of Pentacles energy. This is your person. Some of you that'll be earth signs, but if I don't really, on a collective it's hard to do star signs because I could just reel them all off. So this one is talking about someone that is stable, someone that is secure, someone that is family orientated, someone that wants all that kind of stability. If it's not family orientated, it'll be work orientated. They try to grab life by the horns, go with it, go with the flow. Sometimes they can go full on charging steam ahead, but they have got love for you. Some of them, your people watching this, some of them won't talk about their feelings, and they hide behind that energy of this stability. So you need to pay attention to their actions and not their words. There's strawberries on this that have been eaten. That is going to be sexual chemistry that is going on with the strawberries and the champagne. A lot of thoughts, a lot of ideas, that they are very, very intuitive, very on the ball with life, very spontaneous with it, going with the flow of it, but they have this chemistry with you and they have this strong connection with you, and this is their pull towards you with the growth card. So they can see this relationship growing. And this is why they're standing in the stability position, trying to offer you that. If that doesn't resonate with you, this will be to do with them kind of just taking a step back a little bit with the King of Pentacles. But again, it's step back to focus on growth, trying to see the pathway in front of them. You've got wisdom. So this is a relationship that's kind of gone through cycles and cycles. So a lot of this will be past life relationships. Three of Swords, they've been hurt in the past by situations. They've been really, really stabbed in the heart, feeling abandoned. And a lot of you are feeling that right now as I'm doing this reading. This is your energy. Other than that, it is your person's energy and their heartbreak and their pain. But from that, they have learnt wisdom. And this is why this time they're taking it slower, because they don't want to hurt you. They don't want to hurt you. They don't want to hurt themselves anymore. They feel that they couldn't cope with it. They Hierophant, so it's a divinely blessed relationship. Also can be about speaking truth. You've got truth as well. So they know that they have feelings for you. They know that this is their truth of the situation. If it's taking a little bit slower than the norm, don't worry about it. It's because of that Three of Swords energy. It's because they've been hurt. But they do view you as more than friends. They do view you as lovers. And they do see the potential of the growth in this relationship. But because they've been hurt, this is why it can be a bit slow with the King of Pentacles as well. You've got wisdom. So everything that they have learned has put them into this situation now where they might seem a little bit standoffish with you. And that'll be why you're mixed up about how they're feeling and what's going on. Are you just friends or are you more than friends? You've got the Ten of Cups. So this is just speaks for itself, really. Emotional, love, relationships, strong hearts and strong minds, my guide just said, but he also said heavy hearts and strong minds. So some of you are feeling really, really low about it all, which will be your Three of Swords card. Because your situations are all different, your energy's kind of splitting up a little bit with the Three of Swords being your energy, being their energy. It's a little bit mixed matched within your collective, so that's why it's a little bit, whoa, which way is it going? If it doesn't resonate that this is their pain that they've grown from, that is yours, okay? Just to let you know, because it's split. This deck is definitely split. They've had a lot of battles. They're currently battling it all at the moment. They're trying to work out, got hair in my mouth, trying to work out how they're feeling, what they're meant to be doing. They do know that they want this to progress. They do view you as more than friends. High Priestess, they see you in your divine feminine energy. Remember, it's never gender specific or sexually orientated, but they do feel that you are this strong person and you have been through a lot of battles. You haven't had an easy life. Your emotions have been they're relatively stable at the moment. Yes, this would be your person. Trying to get the reflection off it, walking towards you with a Knight of Pentacles energy. They do see this moving forward with you, but it is going to be slow progress. Again, it's wisdom, truth, growth and battle, and the battle is the head over the heart, but they're going with the flow of it. They're taking really slow, gentle steps with it, and if that makes you feel that you're just friends, try to see past that, because it's just everything that's happened with them in their past. You've got the Nine of Wands again, which talks about conflict, so 2 battle cards. Let me just get a clarifying one for that. I have a clarifying card for the battle card. Just make sure I place that right for you. Yeah, so it's a longer process. 4 of Swords, Emperor and Chariot. So this will be to do with the past, where they've been hurt, where they've been it's kind of been a longer process. And it is battling, but they have found some element of faith, whether that is faith in themselves and their abilities, or whether that is divine faith. Again, you have a split deck with that, but this battle has mean that they're just being extra cautious over it with the Nine of Wands, and that's where the conflicting energies go in. They also worry about you, whether you think they are just friends or lovers, so you echo in that respect. Some of you will be twin flames with the Emperor card. The good news is, though, that they do want to be with you. They do see you as lovers, not just friends. 10 of Cups, your happy families, your strong families, your person being stable. And then you get the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune, 2 of the best cards in the deck. Things moving forward, things pushing it, the situation being pushed forward. Sun is divine masculine card, standing in the power, standing strong. And the Wheel, it's moving in your favour. You're entwined. Your energies are entwined in an infinity symbol. Divine relationship. So, no, you're not just friends, you are lovers. And that's deck number 1. How cool is that? That was nice. Okay, so let's do deck number 2. Like itchy face again. My face always goes itchy when I'm reading. I feel my brother's in spirit. I think he sits there and he tickles my nose. Okay, can you get me into the collective energy of deck number 2, please? The people watching, the people that are going to watch, and everyone in between. And think of your person. Can I get into their person's thoughts, feelings, energy, emotions, and thought processes? Deck number 2. Thoughts, feelings, energy, emotions, and thought processes. I swear there's a fly in here. I live by water. I live by water. And we've been, like, this town where I live has been overrun with flies and spiders at the moment. It's like creepy crawly central. It's horrible. I don't like creepy crawlies. They give me the heebie-jeebies. Moths are my worst. I'm really petrified of them. Okay, can you tell me, please, are they just friends or are they lovers? Are they just friends or are they lovers? So I'm going to do the same process before this deck. I always wait for them to properly jump because of the square. Are they friends or are they just lovers? 1, 2. Ooh, deck number 2. What are we doing here? Right, 3. Are they just friends or are they lovers? 2, 3. 2 more. Can I have 2 more, please? Can I have the overall outcomes at the top? Friends or lovers? Friends or lovers? Okay. At the moment, you are bordering on the friend side of things. Let me just get you your spy detective cards. Can I have 4 cards? Let me just clear them. 4 cards for deck number 2. 1. I'm putting that back in because it didn't shuffle. Can I have 4 cards for deck number 2, please? Are they just friends or are they lovers? If you've just tuned in, I was saying that these cards are so super tiny that I have to wait for the individual ones to jump out because I don't like it when there's more than that. Just friends or lovers. And 1 more. Just 1. Just 1. Okay. So this is, at the moment, this is just friends that can turn into lovers, okay? So how they're viewing this situation, they have a massive block up with barrier, and that block is fear. Divine feminine energy with the moon as well. They like to think that they are following their gut instinct, but they are actually following their head. They get a bit confused by everything. They do think of you, they do see things moving forward with you, but there is a massive block standing in the way. There's a doorway to move forward with things with you, but there is that block. Someone is there standing in the way. Some of them are not over their people, like previous relationships where they have been hurt before. Some of them are blocked because of fear and what's going to happen with you, but a lot of it is more to do with the past and everything that has happened in their past, and wanting to take steps forward with you but not sure how. Some of them feel they can't provide for you. Some of them are already in relationships. You will know about that, just in case you ever think that you don't. I lost my train of thought. Fears, and they feel that, those of you that are in that situation, they feel that they can't move things forward with you because of everything that's happening in their lives, and they're going on the friends line. Now it is more than friends with you, and to be fair, it doesn't feel like this is just friends for the dag. It feels more than friends, but it isn't quite lovers. It's the fine line in between. Your person needs a lot of forgiveness. A lot of them have been cheated on in the past. Again, some of you are the third parties and that situation is going on and they need to forgive themselves. There is a lot of been conflict, stabbed in the heart, stabbed in the back. They've been feeling really run down by everything, and because of that, even though they can see things progressing with you with the full moon card, there is that block. And it's all to do with fears with Moon and the Devil card. It's being frightened by shadows, being frightened by fears. Devil's the darker side of the Lovers card. Surrounded by fire energy, stuck in a cycle with all the moons at the top. They're struggling with the situation. They've been wearing a mask. This mask is more to do with them and them hiding away from the truth. Like, they are deceiving themselves in that respect, because they have these feelings for you, but they just don't know how to progress with them. So because of what's happened, you've got the love. Oh, best have that one as well. If I'm ever going to get that. Hold on. You want that one. You do want that one. It went flying on the floor. So, however, the situation is going to be taking a turn with the Wheel and Love. Okay, so things will be moving forward, but you are going to have to go at their pace as they work things out with the Seven of Pentacles. They're trying to put all the pieces of the jigsaw together. Again, your energy is in the background, trying to work it all out. They know that they want things to progress with you, but they feel vulnerable, and they don't like to feel vulnerable. These are people that are strong energies, and to feel vulnerable with it is it's a bit throwing for them. They've got the Five of Cups and brown-haired man. Okay, so take the brown-haired man with a little bit of a loose thing for the collective, but this could either be your person. If this is a relationship where they were cheated on before, this could be that. Either way, take the gender with it as a pinch of salt for the collective. But the door has been there. The door's been kind of hard. It's still open on them. They're still struggling with the past and feeling like they've been hurt, abandoned, alone. Been going round again, another circle, another cycle in this with the moons going all the way around. They can see the cups are all pointing down towards you with the two lips. They do know that things can progress with you, but it's just the past that is stopping. Ten of Swords, they know that they have to walk away from this past situation, also with the Death card. They know that they have to walk past the situation that has happened so that the roots can grow, so that things can move forward with you. And at this point in time, they're just not ready for that, because they need an element of forgiveness. They've got to forgive either themselves, forgive the people that have hurt them, and that forgiveness can then move the situation forward. So at the moment, you are more than friends, but you're not quite lovers. And until they're ready to release all these situations and take the next steps forward, that is where it's going to be. But you've got the Wheel. It will turn. It will turn. The cycles, the seasons. If any of you are into Game of Thrones, it reminds me of Game of Thrones. Faith. It's almost a bit of a game of, what's that game called? Oh, it don't matter, because most of you aren't from England, but there's a game, is it called, it might be called The Wheel of Fortune, to be fair. There's a game in England where it goes round and they do stuff with it and you win certain things. It's quite an old game show. But this is where it is, this kind of luck of the draw at this point in time. So at the moment, they are going down the friend line, but it will turn to lovers if they allow it to. It's just that these blocks are in the way of what has happened in the past and needing to forgive themselves and needing to forgive other people. And that is deck number 2. It's gone dead dark in here. Okay, so if you want to book a private reading, email mysticlovetarot@gmail.com. My website's on the way up. It shouldn't be too much longer, fingers crossed. I've been going backwards and forwards on it a lot. That's why it's slowed down a bit, slowed the process down a bit. All the bookings will be done through that soon anyway. What else? If you want to find me on Instagram, it's just mysticlovetarot. And if that's it. No, that's it. I'm sure that's it. All right, guys. I shall speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.